Hi, welcome everyone and good morning. I'm Lieutenant Colonel James Clancy from the 55th Maneuver Enhancement Brigade, Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Before we get started, and this would be his first introduction as this year's 2018 Parade Grand Marshal, First Sergeant Retired Joe Silvestri to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thanks, First Sergeant. Once again, thank you for attending this morning's press conference for the 2018 Scranton Armed Forces Day Parade. This year is a parade is a good group of collaboration of a lot of different organizations, starting out with the Ronald McDonald House, Toby Hanna Army Depot, the Pennsylvania Army National Guard, the county, and Pocono Raceway, and also the Hilton here in Scranton, and other organizations throughout the Lackawanna County. Today, just to give the buzz for what's going to happen on May 19th, the whole day of event. Really, it's a week of events celebrating the Armed Forces Day, which in 1949, if no one really knew how Armed Forces Day was established, but in 1949, President Truman and the Secretary of Defense tried to unify all the services and get rid of every branch of service had a different day, but in 1949 they unified it and made Armed Forces Day the third weekend of, or the third Saturday of each May, to make it Armed Forces Day, to celebrate the patriotism of our armed forces. So that's what Armed Forces. So every year, Armed Forces Day throughout the country is celebrated. Here in Scranton, it's been going on for over 20 years. This year, trying to get the buzz back into the parade and a lot of excitement and a great event that will be happening all week. And this year, we are bringing back the Armed Forces Day luncheon, which we held on May 17th at the Hilton. A lot of different, as I talked about, collaboration of different organizations coming together. Toby Hanna, what they're bringing and what they provide to the armed services across the armed forces, especially the United States Army. We have the Marines, the Air Force, and then also the Navy. But then the veterans organizations that proudly serve our community in Lackawanna County. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Commissioner O'Malley, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, May 19th, the parade stops off at 11 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, this parade matters to all of us. This is a parade that's about who we are, and what we're going to be. Our veterans and our servicemen and servicewomen are the reason why we're here today and why we're able to have this parade. And this parade is to honor all of them and remind us every day of the sacrifice that they put forward to make sure that our lives are safe. So please, I'm asking the viewing audience, please come out. This is a parade that's second to none. It's going to have more opportunities than you've ever seen before. Like I said, beyond the fact we're going to have our military vehicles there, we're going to have all of our veterans, servicemen, servicewomen, marching bands, Pocono Raceway, all different veterans organizations, military equipment, Boys and Girls Scouts. We're going to have pace cars, and we're going to have trucks and fire trucks, and we're also going to be having the marching bands. This is a day to remember exactly what our servicemen and servicewomen do for us. The parade is approximately an hour and a half long, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. It's a great parade. It's in May. The weather's going to be very nice. Please implore everyone, bring your family to downtown Scranton and honor our servicemen and servicewomen. Thank you very much for being here today. This is a great year. This is a big reboot on this parade. There's a lot of great partners involved in this. It starts off with a 5K race, which is fabulous, through the Ronald McDonald House. This has a very similar type of look to it. The St. Patrick's Day Parade starts off with a race. This starts off with a running race. There'll be a lot of veterans involved in the running race themselves. So please come on out, do the race, stick around, watch the parade, enjoy your family, and be thankful for the servicemen and servicewomen that we have and their sacrifice, and be there to honor them and to watch them come by in the parade. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to introduce the commander of Tobiana Army Depot, Colonel Nathan Swartz.
Well, good morning. As Colonel Clancy said, I'm the new commander of Tobyhanna. I feel like not necessarily the new commander. I've been there, I guess, 8 or 9 months. Some of you just met. Some of you I had the pleasure of knowing since I've got really here for the change of command. We're super excited about being a part of this, being a partner, and we want to thank the sponsors here. The Commissioner O'Malley, Lieutenant Colonel Clancy, thanks for taking the lead on this. We're certainly in full support. Mr. Bradshaw and the Ronald McDonald House, thank you for your partnership with this, and thank you to the members that are part of the Armed Forces Parade as they put this plan together. We offer full support. If anything Tobyhanna Army Depot can do for you, we'll certainly do everything we can to lean forward and support you. This is what we're all about, community partnership. We consider ourselves the hidden gem of Northeast Pennsylvania. There's a whole generation since 9/11 that really doesn't know what we do at Tobyhanna. And that's a shame, because we have people that support the warfighter every single day at our installation. And so we're proud to come down to downtown Scranton, bring some of our equipment that people can get on, touch, and feel, and meet some of the true heroes. Not every hero in the military wears a uniform. We've got true heroes down at Tobyhanna Army Depot that every day work to repair that piece of equipment to get it back into theater for a warfighter. So you're going to see equipment such as the Humvee. You'll see MRAPs, which are used in Iraq and Afghanistan. We have some Vietnam aircraft there, and we even have a tent set up with night vision goggles for the kids to actually use the same night vision goggles that our warriors use downrange, and that's always been a hit. So if you were at the Northeast Pennsylvania Air Show this summer, similar type of setup, fully committed in. We'll have crews out there. I want to remind everybody about the 5K in the morning. I think we're doing the award ceremony for that. I look forward. I think my kids are running it. My wife's running it. We're super excited to get them out there and see what they got. Hopefully the 5-year-old can finish a 5K. We'll see how he does. He may transition into the walk, but that's okay. But we're certainly excited to be out there. And again, as you guys go forward planning, and I think Walter and Kristen certainly have my intent. We're full in, whatever this takes to make this successful this year and next year and into the future. Tobyhanna Army Depot is in. And so thank you again, Mr. Bradshaw. I think you're up next. We're super excited that you're in for the race, and we'll see what if somebody from Tobyhanna Army Depot can take the lead on that and go Army strong.
I'd like to see that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Colonel Schwartz. Now I'll introduce Director of the Ronald McDonald House, Scranton, Mr. Richard Bradshaw. Rich.
All these taller guys than me here. So I'm very pleased to announce, I'm actually the third one saying it. I'm pleased to announce that we are moving our very, very popular Show Your Stripes 5K to the Armed Forces Parade on May 19th, which is really, really exciting for us. And what people don't realize is over the last 32 years, the Ronald McDonald House has been providing a beautiful service in this community to families who have children critically ill in regional hospitals and medical facilities. And so the Show Your Stripes 5K originated celebrating service and sacrifice of what took place in our community to make the Ronald McDonald House happen, to make those things that you see and take place all the time at the Ronald McDonald House and in area hospitals possible. So when we started this small little 5K, and it was small, it was humble beginnings. And what took place after that was it grew and grew as community came out, and we celebrated, and we put stripes on the socks of all of the runners, and that became popular. But what those stripes actually represented went so much further than just a logo, or so much further than just a person saying home away from home. We said it was celebrating sacrifice, it was celebrating service, and so we moved forward with that. And when I was asked to be a part of this committee, I was super excited about it. I mean, very privileged and honored as well, because the Show Your Stripes 5K became something more to me in my 18 years at Ronald McDonald House. I met so many servicemen and women whose families stayed with us. They had kids who had babies who were premature. They had kids who got seriously injured or seriously sick, and we were able to support their families. And we were proud of that. I met one of my favorite situations that we came into was, it turned out fantastic, everything worked out good, but it was very serious. There was a child, and I had a Marine come in, and he was about this tall. And I looked up at him, and he was crying. His son wasn't doing good, and I, in my personal life, I took it to prayer to support him and to be with him. In the Ronald McDonald House, we served him, and in the gratefulness and how honorable he was, and just everything about him, I just loved every bit of it. And so when we were asked to be a part of this parade, we were proud to do so. And we're grateful. So we're asking the community to come out and to support this day of events. It starts with the 5K, but it gets better and better and better as it goes. So we're asking the folks to come out and honor those who have served and are serving, and protect us and keep our lives free and safe. So I'm asking the community to come out and to support this event and to show your stripes for all those armed forces, all those folks, everybody who comes together and does so much for us. And this is a beautiful collaborative effort with so many people coming together to make this possible. So thank you. I thank you guys for your service. And we really appreciate all that you guys do at Tobyhanna. We appreciate everything that Lieutenant Colonel Clancy has been doing to lead this effort. And I am very, very proud to be a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Rich. Before I close, is there any questions from any of the folks that are sitting in the room? Okay, thank you. Just in closing, as everyone, well, the speakers have said today, it is a beautiful collaboration of different organizations coming together to celebrate the patriotism of our armed forces. And when I thought, when the 5K Show Your Stripes was presented to the committee about doing in the morning of the parade, what a way, when you think show your stripes, this says nothing but our armed forces. When you think about stripes of our armed services and our soldiers, Marines, sailors, and airmen across this great country. Once again, it's a great day of events, starting with the 5K run, the parade, and then the day of community outreach of Tobyhanna Army Depot, how they support the warfighter. Right here in the county courthouse square. So once again, thank you everyone. Hopefully we'll see you. Remember May 19th, 09:30 with the 5K run, and then the parade at 11, followed by activities in the courthouse square. So once again, thank you everyone, and have a great day.